On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the North Texas Mean Green taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Memphis offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hennigan. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hammond.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going up top on first down. And the ball is picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Looking downfield, it's Hennigan. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Snap it to the back. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They're getting this guy lathered up. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? A 3rd and long coming up here. Still looking to throw. And he just wore out his welcome in the pocket. Stayed in there way too long. A coverage sack for this defense.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
On the move, it's Sheffield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He's got his man across the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They'll throw it on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. The sure hands, it's Hammond. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it set up on the outside. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
7, Memphis, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Brings up second down.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Drake. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback.
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't and understand I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel on that play, went to the quarterback, got the sack.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Sheffield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide out in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Using his legs to buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dances away. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
North Texas doing business from the red zone. Trying the run, it's Porter. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. North Texas in the hurry up. Got it behind the line. It's Ward. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Memphis, 0.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Touchdown, Memphis! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Washington State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Feeling some heat. Pulls it in. It's Hammond. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. From the gun, the ground game. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job of blocking downfield with their wide receivers, too. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, North Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away.
14, Memphis, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Scanning the field, it's Hennigan. Got his man on the right.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield, just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They're bringing heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more